Semua game sampai laptop dulu kan. Kamu mau. Iya dulu dia. Ya, kita main cuma kalau kayak itu sebenarnya aku dulu. Ya seperti yang main lagi. Tapi itu cuma tapi ada kata kalau nah ini kalau lupa apa namanya oh iya itu penghapusannya itu semua dari kantor kan cuma orang itu itu no dia dan cek kalau ada itu jadi kalau lupa ada izin begitu hapus no ternyata itu ada izin yang kedua dia tuh dulu itu kalau pas apa memang sebenarnya ada seperti izin pak kita ada
Include one or two who will not be familiar to you. In Manchester, 17 international Ethan Williams, a 19-year-old player also from Manchester. He's back from the loan last season in League Two with Cheltenham.
Siapa tadi cewek yang tadi kan? Kalau benar mah. Utok.
Samagi, Traore. Carried off it by Collier.
Begini kalau cuma pemanasan pramusim. Coba kalau di liga asli kabur air semua.
Leon, who in the first game against West Ham showed character.
Bah. Gol lagi.
Lanjut. Banten orang ini. Sudah. Juara.
Champions League.
Ya, kalau sudah belum dia masuk orang. Oh iya, ini.
Nah, pokoknya Europa League-nya ada. Cuma itu Liga Inggris juga orang kuat. Kamu juga bola ini. Terlalu laju.
Wasn't caught by surprise when the ball fell to him. And for a youngster, a great moment, but I tell you what, real clinical finish there. Well, Ethan Williams, a Manchester boy who grew up in football terms at a small club just outside Manchester, name of Rochdale. Last season, as mentioned, he went on loan to Cheltenham in League Two. His last competitive game of football was
Nice. Coba.
United are in again here now. This is Chino.
Ya.
Finisi yang ya.
Ya gue.
It's incredible watching these young players. They go so fast. Their body almost outworks their mind. Does all the right things here.
Saat di posisi mau tendam ya bisa ya tadi.
But all he had one thing in mind was to shoot, but can't blame him. Collier.
Kita kan
Last game competitive football Ethan Williams played was in front of just
Tidak dalam di
6,000
Tuhan
people in
di
League Two of Rugby.
itu.
Now here he is at one of the world's iconic stadia, doing his thing. Scoring for United. You know, that's the beauty of the system. That is English football. You can drop down the levels and you can learn your craft and earn a spot. Just what he's such dividends so often, and a young guy can come back to the football club and really
Bagus.
New Jersey against West Ham. Who's toying with Evan Nielsen. As confident as they come, I tell you that. For a young player, really, really patient on the ball. Since clearance was charged down. Gilling. Fair. It's won a corner. I say this all the time when I watch Select, he just has this really, really good timing in the box, running diagonally.
BJ 88 sponsor dia.
So many fires. It's really impressive.
Russell, halo.
So yeah, once more to take. That's his +3 goal difference has become just -1 alongside him. Daniel Aduaje, who scored from off the bench the other day. Febra. Particularly of
Lagi apa nih?
American Premier League fans everywhere. Tyler Adams, back of his Gold Cup triumph. Until the final itself, he's ready to return for Bournemouth. His first action since losing that final to Mexico in Houston.
Atazi, halo, jangan lupa subscribe guys.
Taker becomes David Brooks. With depth. Clattered forward by Aduaje. It's mellowed and gathered. Tell you what, Aduaje, that was a really clean strike. Really clean strike. I think he kept it low enough to trouble Tommy, but good defending in the end.
Kalau udah like dan subscribe, mantap. Thank you.
Throw. Was boxed in but found a way out. Really good strength. Everyone see the skill.
Nonton lu, nontonin lu. Oke, mantap, man
Used
atau
all of his
suki.
strength there. Naturally eager. Daniel Aduaje. You all remember against Everton. Capitalised. Jumping with Mainu. Punching fair. Ugarte. It's a lovely taken turn. Purpose and drive. So caught up by Tyler Adams. We don't often see that. Ugarte. It's a turn of pace. He usually just sets the tempo. Really good for him. Good first action from Tyler. Together, Williams there,
Apa?
as the clearance was
Iya, ini gila.
effective for Bournemouth.
Senyal itu. Senyal itu. Tapi yang coba senyal.
Just love that. Just little foot in. As the clearance
Pagi dia kan udah langsung visi jauh.
follow through catches Williams. He obviously knows what he's doing, but hurts all the same. With all those changes, as you see, dropping back into a centre half where he first game, it's his natural position. Awkward one for Delict, it came down for Aduaje. Collected by Collier. Moved hurriedly up to Gino Obi. He's got Mantato outside of him. He's got Mainu here inside of him.
Yang barusan.
Tato.
orang satu orang
Tower Adams at his best. When he's just
Apa,
back
Matt?
the heels.
ada motif baru mahal gitu
So well known
belum
for taking away fouls.
dua itu kan
Gimana?
In those moments when it's interesting, the game
iya?
is so stretched.
mau ada ulang
In
dua
these
di
moments
sekolah
when multiple
Baru
substitutions,
perhatikan.
tired legs, and then you get the fresh legs in. And
Bagus, bagus.
again, it's players want to play so
B aja.
stretched and they're
di sekolah
Asa apa paling masalah prioritas punya? Nah, di sini nggak
see the
taruh.
size of the pitch.
Mau
kan
kita
di Xiao satu tahun satu tak mau taruh kalau nggak salah mau peta kan bisa ada lagi orang buat itu mau tambah lagi ini kan tomato satu cuma tele tomato satu dua tomato tele satu
So we constantly have to remind ourselves around matches like this, and indeed this whole competition, not to read too much into anything. We know where we are in terms of the season, pre-season, and so on. But
sini.
there will be a temptation for optimistic Manchester United supporters to look at this and think, maybe there's something here. Just over the last 10 minutes of the game here, and let's face it, the result is done now. I'd be interested to hear your reflections on, without getting carried away, just what you are prepared to read into. Well, I believe in
Belum.
just the way that they're building from the top down, through Sergio Ragland and Omar Morata, through the manager and the recruitment. So, look, there's reason to be optimistic in Manchester United fans for so long. I haven't had much of a reason, but they stay supporting the team.
di ulu
Like
ulu
no
dong
other.
dong kayaknya enggak sebetulnya cuma tak kurang CS di apa sama Allah
Williams with the free kick. Tato. Copy made it. Not too fair, but not Tyler Adams, who was again sagely positioned.
yang berdos
Apa dong kak? Redmi, halo Redmi.
Rare survivor of August original.
Salam kenal dari
iyo
saya. Sandri. Dikira nih.
udah perahu sekarang
Tepanya di Perahu.
iyo dia sudah dikasih ke atas ini iyo aku kamu tinggal gitu pikiran
Pikiran nasabah.
From Bobby's perspective, I wanted to, whether you agree that
Dan jaga pikir perempuan satu juga
the
gitu.
3-0 win against Everton slightly flattered them, and maybe a 4-0 defeat here is mildly unkind to them. Yeah, I think the four hurts are starting getting into those moments. And I didn't think they showed their best self. I have to be honest. I thought there would be a bit more from them. Just I talked about their front four at the start of the game.
Makasih
You know,
kak sudah disapa.
Evan Nelson,
Mantap.
Richard, Billing, Semenyo. I just thought that it would cause so many more problems, and unfortunately, they just didn't. They weren't as aggressive in the press. They weren't clinical. They weren't clean in that front area. Ochara had some really good crosses, but ultimately not enough, and I'm really surprised at that. Tony Arayada, a young coach with terrific perspective. He's been quite open about the fact that whilst he would love to win every game and indeed win this competition, results primary concern over the course of this week. As they play West Ham on Sunday, they have friendly to Real Sociedad on the 9th of August, and then quite a tough start to the Premier League season. The very toughest. They have a visit to Spurs before the end of August. They have Newcastle coming to them in mid-September. Which is why these games are so important, because the start of the season is really going to be difficult for them. Can't imagine they'll take maximum points from those games, so
Apa lagi di mana? Lagi di kantor.
So feeling good about themselves and trying to get good results in pre-season so that they can go to those, what I think are really big games in August and September, and try and get a good start to the season is important. So we have 6 more minutes to keep this
Semua?
sheet clean.
CEO tuh. Tadi malam dia ada berapa orang kata? Kebanyakan 2 tuh kapal tadi malam. Barcelona yang tidak dikasih.
Fair.
Beneran baru-baru kejadian baru-baru.
Bukan kejadian itu, orang tuh
Semua kena
Barcelona.
Barcelona. Iya. Orang ganti nama itu tuh ya.
Entar Real Madrid.
Real Madrid juga. Kasih Manchester United juga. Kayak tuh. Banyak lah.
Is so clinical on the ball. Young player, first on the scene a few years ago. The confidence in which he plays. We talk about that often. In order to play for Manchester United, in order to star for Manchester United, you have to have so much bravado, so much confidence, and he oozes that in the way that he plays. Hasn't been said very much in recent years, but in this little bubble, this context, tonight Manchester United are going to go top of the league. They are indeed. That's important. We talk about culture. What does that mean? It means that every time they roll the ball out, you're trying to be on top of the game, you're trying to win it. That's what Manchester United's always been, and these players have to live up to that. They have to reset that standard, because the standard has already been set when you wear that red shirt. By Hill, Anua J. There was no one there to meet his cross. You saw Heaven and Semenya there at Tulsa. I'm just so curious on what the ceiling for Heaven is, because he has literally every tool in the toolbox as a young center half. It's so impressive to watch him, and as he begins to develop and get more minutes, particularly at this level, it's really quite fascinating. Another one, a long line of really talented midfield players, confident midfield attacking players, wanting to take the ball. Again, nowhere to hide when you play for Manchester United. You have to, if you're going to be on the pitch, you have to make yourself available. You have to use the ball wisely. He does that, particularly for a young player. Again, very impressive. Him coming for his Premier League debut at half-time against Liverpool in a big game that wasn't going well. Brooks. Oh, it's floating. To take away from Chicago. Tommy, clean sheet is gone, to his dismay. Brooks made it happen at De Ligt's expense. Yeah, we'll have a look at it here. Brooks picks the ball up. Felt like it was an own goal from the angle we have. You see Adua Jai sliding in, which makes it difficult. And so De Ligt knows, he checks his shoulder, he knows he has to defend the ball, which makes it slip. Ball's put into a really good area for Brooks, which is what you want. You can see him bobbling, and in the end, just off the toe of De Ligt. It's an ugly way to finish the game if you're Manchester United, because you always want that clean sheet. It means more. Credit Bournemouth for continuing to push and attack. Manchester United thrust. Mainu at the heart of them. Still coming Mainu. Nothing laid down in front of him. Ugarte. Chino Obi. Dennis can collect. What to begin getting it's unconfirmed is that there is not going to be any stoppage time at all, which is, you would think, an act of human kindness. Given the conditions, there really is no need for any more of this. Header out. Semenyo escaping Neil. And that's it. Winning is a habit, and Manchester United need to re-adopt it. That's a really uplifting evening for Ruben Amorim, whose goals came courtesy of Rasmus Højlund, terrific header, Patrick Dorgan, opportunist. Second half, Amman, and when Manchester United made a string of changes, Ethan Williams got their fourth goal. A Delicto goal got Bournemouth on the board, but Manchester United are top of the Summer Series League. It's United 4, Bournemouth 1.
Let me, yes, Kak. Selesai. Mas orang mana? Orang Manado.